All right, so for my next trick, we're gonna make biscotti. Making a double recipe, so you can just make a single recipe because I'm sure you don't want 24 pieces of biscotti. But we're gonna start off with putting 2 sticks of butter. Just be 1 stick if you're just doing half the recipe. I kind of melted it a little bit just so it's kind of room temperature. Don't want it too hard. We're gonna put 2 cups of sugar inside the bowl, like so. And then we're gonna mix this guy together until it's like super mixed up and kind of a smooth consistency. It'll probably take like a couple minutes. So while that's mixing, I'm gonna make our flavors today. Toffee. We just got some of this toffee bits, so we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna put chocolate chips inside. The toffee chip is the biscotti flavor today. Gonna have, using 6 eggs for the recipe. If you're halving it, use only 3. All right, got my bowl. Got my butter and sugar mixing up. We're gonna put 2 tablespoons of vanilla. If you want to do like a different flavoring, like almond or something like that, you can do that also. But today I'm doing vanilla. Mix that in. Now we can add the eggs. You're gonna split 2 of these eggs up. So we're gonna need the whites for later. So I'm just gonna separate that and throw the yolk in there. Do that for 2 then. The egg white is very important for the last step of making the biscotti. So you want to make sure that you do that first so you don't forget. And then we're just going to start mixing in the eggs. One at a time. Got our 6 eggs in there. I'm going to pull out some of our blondies that I threw together. Oh, not ready. A couple more minutes. Alright, that was for something else. Gotta check out my banana bread. Nothing's ready. Nothing's ever ready on time. Okay, so next we're gonna put our baking powder in. Hey, we're filming, get out. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm putting 4 because I'm doubling it. So you can just go ahead and add it in with the wet ingredients. You don't need to mix all the dry ingredients together first. So we're gonna mix that up. Take a look. As you can see, it's getting a really nice, creamy consistency with the eggs in there. Pretty simple, you know, basic recipes. Like I said, I hate complicated, so it's always just like one bowl recipes is what we aim for here. I'm gonna open this. So for this recipe, you're gonna put, you do like a cup or a half cup in here of toffee bits. We'll do like 3/4 of a cup, roughly. And then you'll do 3/4 cup chocolate chips right in there. You know what, just do a full cup because I like chocolate. Mix that up. Looks pretty good. And now we're just gonna add the flour and that's it. That's the biscotti. So 6 cups of flour. I'm gonna put in here. side. Okay. Got that in there. All right, so now that we have that going, I'm gonna get our pans ready. I always use parchment paper because it alleviates a lot of mess and it makes, you know, it just guarantees that your baked goods will come off the pan. I hate when stuff sticks to the pan, so I always just use this. All right, our dough is ready. Looks pretty thick. Normally, like, this dough is always, it's kind of like a cookie dough a little bit, but it's not shaped like it's basically a huge cookie log, you know? That's double baked. That's cut and double baked. So it's really not like a cookie at all, but the dough resembles a cookie dough. But I'm gonna show you guys how I shape it. You can really shape it however you want to. I do one big log, but a lot of people do like 2 separate small logs. But it's just whatever you prefer. So I'm just gonna show you how I do this. Put some of this here. This is a double recipe, so I'm only gonna put half of what I got going on in here. And if you don't want to do toffee or chocolate chip, you're welcome to use whatever kind of ingredients you want. A lot of times I'll do like white chocolate and almond, or dark chocolate chips, peanut butter chips. You can really throw anything you want in there. Coconut, but today I wanted to do the toffee. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shape this log with my hands. Nice and thin. I think I like it like 4 inches wide and about like maybe like 10, 11 inches long. It's probably like 10 inches. But you want it nice and skinny because whenever it bakes, it spreads out. And the wider it is, the harder it is to cut. So you want it like nice and thin so that it doesn't get too wide whenever it's baking. All right, so now we got that going. Gonna get our egg whites. I'm actually gonna get a fork. Got my magic tool. We're gonna whip this up a little bit. All right, so I got that whipped up a little bit, and then I'm gonna pour it on top of my biscotti, maybe like half of it. You're not gonna use all the egg whites. We're just gonna spread it like so. You know, you could use a fancy paintbrush, but for the sake of time, I just like to cut some corners if I can, and just do it like this. Alright, so our biscotti is all coated with the egg whites, as you can see. It's nice and shiny. I think what this does, it helps it crisp up and keep the moisture in so it's not so dry whenever it cooks. Also, I think it just makes a really nice crispy coating so that, because biscottis are like kind of crunchy on the outside. I think that's what it does, but I'm not really 100% sure. I just do it because the recipe says, you know. Then I got some raw sugar. You can use white sugar for this, but I like raw sugar because it's more crunchy and it looks better. And we're just gonna sprinkle some like so. Maybe like 2 tablespoons, however much you want. You can put a lot of sugar on there if you want it more sweet, but I just like to eyeball it. Just sprinkle however much I see fit, you know? All right, so this is ready for the oven. This is gonna bake at 375 for like 20 minutes. Really, no more than like 22 minutes. It's gonna be like lightly golden on the top. You don't want it like too brown, otherwise you're gonna double bake it, so you don't want it baked like too much because then it'll be too crunchy. So yeah, we're gonna throw this in, and then we're gonna start the next thing. I'm gonna put this in first. 20 minutes. Got a lot of timers going. If I don't put a timer, I always forget about it. So make sure you set your timers for your baked goods because I can be forgetful and just leave it in the oven and then it's too late. No turning back. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our biscotti log, our fat biscotti log, and we're gonna take it off the parchment paper like so. and we're gonna transfer it to a cutting board. Have it here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut like an inch. Well, I'm gonna cut the ends off first. I have a pretty sharp knife. It's kind of thin. You could use a serrated edge, but I prefer this kind of edge. And we're gonna cut thin pieces, maybe like an inch to an inch and a half, like this. This is cutting very nicely. Sometimes they can crumble and fall apart, but in this case, I think because I didn't overcook it, it's staying together because the middle's pretty moist still. I'm just gonna cut this edge off. So now we're gonna put the biscotti on here on its sides, lay it on its sides, because the bottom is already pretty cooked, so we don't want it to get too toasty, which is why we lay it on the side. All right, so these are gonna go back in the oven at 375 for, we'll do like 17 minutes, I'm thinking. 17 minutes, 375 for the second bake. And fun fact of the day is biscotti means twice baked. So it's a twice baked cookie. That's why it's called biscotti. 17 minutes, all right? Don't forget to set a timer, like I did one time. Okay guys, it's been 17 minutes, so I'm gonna pull the biscotti out. Hopefully they're done. Most likely they will be. Nice and toasty. As you can see, they're not, there's still a little bit of white on the inside, toasty on the outside. And now we're just gonna let them cool off for maybe like 10 minutes, and then they'll be ready to serve and eat. Thank you for watching and tuning in to our Bake Flow Wednesday. It was fun showing you guys how to make this stuff. Hopefully you get to make it at home, and if you do, make sure you send me a picture so I can see. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe to our channel and share this video if you want to share with your friends some tasty treats. Okay, bye.